Namaste, hello, and welcome back to another video on Papyrus and Parchment. My name is Bonny, and today's video is going to be about a new reading theme that I'll be introducing on this channel, and this will become a permanent feature on this channel for the months of June, July, and August in the forthcoming years. So this reading theme is called Mermagical Oceanarium, and as the name suggests, it's all about reading fiction books and maybe a couple of non-fiction books about merfolk. When I say merfolk, it encompasses mermaids, mermaids, sirens, selkies, sea monsters, etc. And when I say mermagical, that means it does have sea magic in it, ocean magic, and maybe water magic too, as well as oceanarium is like an aquarium, but everything pertaining to the ocean. Now, this is a theme which was born from a previous reading project, which had been featured on this channel in the year 2024, called 71 Days at Sea. So I had started it on the 21st of June, exactly on summer solstice, and it had continued till the 30th of August. And I had tried to introduce something which would encompass reading all about sea-based fantasy or ocean-based fantasy, island fantasy, sea monsters, merfolk fantasy in a very structured way. But unfortunately, it did not allow me to complete many books because 10 days is not sufficient time to fit in 4 books. Or to complete 4 books, for me at least. So I just decided to go with this theme. 2025, I just gave it a pause. And of course, in 2026, I'm back with Mermagical Oceanarium. And today, I'm going to share the books that I plan on reading for the month of June. Welcome back. So now let's get around to the books that I plan on reading for the month of June. So I'm going to start off by a quadrology which has been written by S.T. Simpers, and that is the Sea of Stars series. So it starts with a prequel, a novella, which is called Beneath the Moon, and I've just finished that, and I had read this last year as well, and I really liked it, and I decided to follow up with the entire series. So I'm currently reading Fate of Stars, which is book 1, and it is followed by, I believe, Heart of Silver Flame and Death's Abyss. So this is about a dishonored princess who is terrestrial and a mermaid who is aspiring to become a priestess of the guardian of the stars for the mermaid kingdom called Goddess Stella. And she is not really, I mean, she's very young, so although she pines for serving the goddess, but she also does not want to miss out the fun. So in the prequel, we see that there is a miscalculation which is done by her, and somehow the priestess opportunity slips by, and she is challenged to go up to the surface alone and sing to the dark moon, and she is caught by the princess who is dishonored, and this princess is trying to get her honor back. And so they both realize that to save her mermaid kingdom as well as to save the kingdom of the princess so that she can reclaim the throne, because there are very dark forces which are working behind. They need to join forces, and while doing so, they finally fall in love with each other. So it's almost an enemies to lover trope, as well as there are lots of there's lots of world building, and I absolutely loved the underwater kingdom and the mermaid kingdom, which was built in, or the world building which was done on, and the atmosphere which was created in the novella. So I'm really excited for the forthcoming books. So that's the first quadrology that I'll be starting off Mermagical Oceanarium with. This will be followed by F.T.Lukens In Deeper Waters. So this is about a merman and a prince. So I don't know much about it, and I don't really want to go too deep about in it, but I believe it is about a merman who who falls in love with a prince, and things start off from there. And the next book which I do have, oh, I did forget to mention that The Fate of Stars is a sapphic story, as well as In Deeper Waters is a story which features male-to-male romance. And then we have The Language of Seabirds by Will Taylor, which I believe is also a coming of age, and it's about two boys who are very different from each other, and they do not think of striking a friendship, but it so happens that they not only become friends, but they become more than friends to each other, and they're absolutely polar opposites. And the entire story is about how they balance each other, and how their how their personalities blend in to make this more than for them to become almost lovers. So it's a coming of age story, and it is I believe it is male to male. It has male to male romance, so I can't say it's romance, but it's more of coming together and almost romance. So the next book that I do have is called The Surface Breaks by Louis O'Neill, and I absolutely love the cover of this book. It's gorgeous, and I'm not too sure if you can see this, but then yes, this is the I mean, after removing the dust jacket, this is what the scales are very beautiful over here, and it's all around. So very pretty book. So this is a reimagining of Little Mermaid, and it's about this mermaid who is brought up in a very strict environment in her mermaid kingdom, because her father does not want her to go to the surface, but she does go to the surface, and she falls in love with a human boy, and things start from there. So looking forward to that. A book which is not exactly ocean themed, it's more river themed, but I'd like to include that in this reading month as well, is called And the River Drags Her Down by Jihyun. And I believe this was released earlier. I can't really remember the date, but I have been looking forward to this, and I absolutely love the artwork over here, which is stunning. And let's see, the artwork over here is also, it's a very pretty book. So even without the dust jacket, it looks absolutely stunning over here. So I don't know much about this, but I believe the plot is all about two sisters. One of them dies, and the other one tries to resurrect her with the help of ancestral magic, which is forbidden, but she goes on with it anyway. And initially, everything is just beautiful. The two sisters get along, but then later she realizes that the resurrected sister is something else, and it's not exactly the sister who passed away. So how does she deal with that, and the problems which come with something which is living as her younger sister, or in the skin of the resurrected sister, but I believe the resurrected sister is the younger sister. I'm not too sure about that, so do please forgive me if I'm wrong. But then one of the sisters is resurrected, and there's something else which is living in the skin of the resurrected sister. So that's what that story is about. So these are the few books that I will be reading for the month of June. Of course, this is not exactly what I will be reading for an upcoming readathon. So I'd like to mention this as well. So there is a mermaid themed readathon which will be happening in the month of June. So if you like this particular theme of mermaids and selkies and sea magic and ocean themed books, you can definitely join us for Mermaid Marathon Reads, which is the brainchild of Maci from The Bright Side Girl. And this is held every year in the month of June for 2 weeks, and the announcement video for 2026 has just come around, and I'll leave a link to Macy's announcement video in the description box below, as well as in the overhead cards above. You can also go through Macy's channel, and I would highly recommend that if you are interested in knowing more about books which are ocean based or mermaid based or have high sea fantasy or even island based, you can definitely cross check with all her recommendations videos which she has done over the past few years. I'll leave a link to a few in the description box below, and definitely check those videos, because they will give you a very broad idea of how expansive this entire theme is. So with that, I will be wrapping up this video. Do let me know what you think about this theme and how you find the books, and I would love to hear from you. And don't forget to leave your comment. If you don't want to say anything, you can always leave an emoji. You're always welcome, but I'd really like to know that you have been here and you have watched this video. So if you would like to support this channel, do please leave a like for this video and subscribe to this channel, because there will be more coming up. And yes, I know I have been quite behind in posting videos lately, but I did have a couple of things which did come up in the month of May, because of which I could not really keep up. But hopefully I should be able to post more regularly in the months of June, July and August, because I'm really looking forward to it. So with that, I'll be wrapping up this video. I'll see you soon with another video next week. So till then, take care, have a good reading week ahead, and namaste.